Alright, this video is about making a pause screen in Phaser. Something I wanted to do for a while, but I had some trouble finding out how to do it, and once I finally got it done, I want to make this video to show you. So here's a main menu, and we can press S to start, and we have our game in here that really doesn't matter for this example, but we can press P for pause and P for unpause to resume the game, or we can press M for main menu to go back and S again to start over. So the structure here is main menu to game, and then by pressing S, and then the game you press P for pause, and then you have two choices. You got to go back to the game or back to the main menu, right? The challenging part I found was the music. So let's just see real quick. I'm not going to code this whole thing with you. I'm just going to show you the important bits. So I'm assuming you can implement other things like key presses and things like that. So the main menu screen here, we just have a check for this S key pressed. And when you press the S key, we're going to say scene start the game scene, right? And that's going to get us over to this. So that's going to be this other file here for our game scene. And your game scene is normal. It plays your music, it plays your game, etc. But here now we're going to check for the P key, right? The pause key. And when you do press that, we got to do a few things. We got to pause the song. We got to pause this scene. And we got to launch the pause scene, right? The next screen. Right, so that's one of the things here is that we got to pause these, but we don't say start here, we say launch, right? Because launch will kind of start that next scene in parallel with this scene to keep kind of running, but it's paused. So you'll launch the pause screen, and you'll get to your other file over here, which is this. And then from your pause screen, if you remember, you have two options: press P to unpause or press M. So if we press P, right, we're here, and we're gonna resume the game scene, right, and we're gonna play our little unpause sound, right, I'm using the Mario sound, and we're gonna stop this scene, right. I have a sound played true and false because I only want that sound to play once at the beginning. So that's my little hack to get it to play only once. When we press the pause button, we're gonna play the sound, but that's not that important for this one. But for here, if you press P, we're gonna resume the game scene and stop this scene, right? That's what's gonna get us back over here. And like that, right? And then if I press M for main menu, then it'll just stop this, stop the game scene, because remember it was paused over there. So you want to go ahead and stop that game. That's how when you restart it from the main menu, it's gonna be fresh from the beginning, and you want to start the main menu scene. Finally, when you press the unpause button again, it's going to resume the game. But you need to resume the song separately, right? So there's one more check up here, right? So right on the game screen when you're updating, you have to check to see if the song is paused or not. And if it's paused, go ahead and resume it. Because when you press P down here, you pause the song, you pause the scene, you go over to pause, you press unpause over there, you come back to here, right? The scene is going to resume, but the song won't resume. So you want to check for that being paused up top, and if it's paused, resume it. So that's how we get the music to start again, where it left off. And that's how I was able to implement the pause screen in Phaser. Let me know if you have any questions or if you have better ways to do it, because I was looking for that for a while.